All right, ladies and gents, we're right back in the mix with another episode of Now Playing Two Worlds, Epic Edition. Want to go pick up this other side quest from these two folks before we go talk to our sister, and then hopefully continue to flesh out this main quest storyline of sorts. How is everybody living? I hope you all had a grand new year. Hope you got everything out of 2013 that your heart desired. Hope God has richly blessed you as he has me and my family. Now, who do I talk to?
My, a sight for sore eyes. 'Tis not long hence since I heard of you, but the rumors, though young, were obviously true.
What did you hear of me, pray?
A polite warrior who likes to solve problems, no matter how close to death he may come. However, my northern friends found you very helpful.
'Tis my trade. I work for money, not for gratitude.
That is not what I heard. But if you wish to disguise any soft spots in your heart, 'tis not my affair. Tell me, what brings you here?
Curiosity. I always look for employment. It helps me to keep my finger on the pulse of events in the land.
So, you are curious, famed with our society, and skilled enough to squirm out from under the weight of the troubles you encounter. How fortunate.
You begin to see the light, mistress, huh?
Call me Amber. I am personal assistant to Sigius Destris, the 7th member of the Old Council.
Your master seems very preoccupied with his business.
He is not my master. Sigius is exceptional. Even those old geeks from the council could not block his advance to power. The society has never known anyone of his age in its highest ranks.
When I see you, my lady, he must indeed be special. What work do you carry out for him, pray?
Research. Sigius and I follow the ancient legends of the Orcs from Gorgamar. We are hoping to find the origins of their belief in Aziraal as a savior and messiah. Did you know that the Orcs occupied almost the entire continent during the War of the Gods? Their kingdom stretched to the inner gate in Talmont.
'Tis hard to imagine.
Their belief in Aziraal brought them here from the lands far in the south, beyond the Drakkar Desert. 'Tis fascinating, and despite the absence of Aziraal, they live as if he were among them.
Does this surprise you?
Surprise, fascination, call it what you will. But our work is vital if the Catalonian kingdom is to survive. Besides, there are not many who wish to know more of the Orcs.
Aye, people treat them like barbarians. But when you consider their history, 'tis hard not to, I admit.
And how do you treat them?
They are warriors, dedicated to their cause and faithful to their leader. There is hardly any difference between our races in that respect.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
I was sure
Well
you were
said.
one of those brainless lumps of mercenary muscle. But when tested, you ring true. Sigius and I have spent much time in a search for someone like yourself.
Is this a proposal for employment? Or is it simply a compliment, which from your lips is indeed flattering, good lady?
I don't
dude
have
is a
time to
Mac.
flatter. But the task I have in mind will need much skill and alertness. Mayhap you have those qualities.
You know I do,
Speak
girl.
with Sigius. He knows the facts better than I.
All right.
As always.
You are indeed a professional. You never had a chance to learn their mythology, did you? There is a surprising depth in it. And that is strange for so primitive a race.
Mayhap they repeat what they have heard el-
Nay, their beliefs are truly unique. Orc society actually shows signs of sophistication in many aspects, but their social development has returned to a state of near barbarism.
Why is Aziraal so important?
Orcs must have lived south of Drakkar, but they emigrated suddenly and followed Aziraal up here until they had to bow in defeat before the Alliance.
Aye, but before they were beaten, they burned half of the continent.
They just listened to their god. If your god appeared before you and told you to go and conquer, what would you?
I do not know, lass. The gods do not speak to me all that often.
Orcs wage war until they get what they want.
Obedience to a dead god?
Sigius and I found out that it is desperation. They believe that they are doomed.
A bold
I know. 'Tis fact that their beliefs tell them that Aziraal is their only way to salvation.
Why do...
Have you ever heard of anilibrism?
This chick is
It's
rapping.
an ancient doctrine, abandoned by most races and civilizations. Orcs follow this religiously and blindly.
What is it?
'Twas a common belief long before the War of the Gods that all the deities were born in a spawning place, sometimes called the birthplace. When a new god is born, he may or may not be given the power to give souls to their creations. Aziraal was one of the may not.
That isn't...
Indeed, but not so.
If the orcs were created by Aziraal, as the legends say, then they have no souls. Good for them. This causes less trouble in life.
One of the orc myths says that Aziraal received a mystical vision when in meditation in the desert. Soon after, the orcs left the south.
Do you know what he saw?
'Tis a mystery, but we hope to learn it one day. Orc legends tell of a great battle at the end of the world. Warriors from all the generations will stand back to back against the ancients.
I do not understand much of this. What does it have to do with Aziraal? And who are the ancients?
I would I could explain it to you, but we know one thing beyond all doubt. Orcs believe that only those who have souls will take part in this battle. The rest will be rejected and destroyed for eternity.
Methinks it still does not make any sense to me.
Aziraal was born without the power to give souls, but he may be born again. The orcs seek the birthplace of the gods. That was the true reason for the war 300 years ago.
Do you believe in these legends?
The orcs do. According to their myths, they are the only chance this world has to battle evil from outside. But they were not given a chance to serve. Ironic.
Ironic, aye, but dangerous too. It explains why they are all fanatics.
Orc prophecies are scarce, and 'tis hard to find written records. But sooner or later, we will know what drives them. We can only be cautious.
Good Lord, woman. That was a lot of talking.
Your name is bandied about these
Oh, that's
days.
great. Come on.
Motives to do what, pray?
Travel. You ask many questions, and whenever anything of note occurs,
Uh-oh.
you're
Is
always
that another
there
one of them
or
bears?
thereabouts.
Is he going to run up on us?
Coincidence?
Are we going to get a round two of the bear
Some
situation?
things cannot be avoided.
That sounds very...
Nay, I mean I cannot stop gossip, regardless of the reason behind.
Aye, indeed. I know this well. What?
I collect information and problems. But I could ask you the same question. What does a society...
Amber is all I need. Do not judge her by her looks. She is worth more than a whole band of mercenaries. When we travel, it is better not to be seen than to draw attention to ourselves with an escort.
Why do you have to travel?
Why do you ask? Do you seek employment?
I am somewhat curious. Society mages are rarely seen away from their books and research.
Aye, true. I hear that some doubt if there is in fact a society council.
Is there?
One of its members stands before you. But do not noise this abroad, I prithee. The society has no wish to draw unwelcome attention to it.
Strange you say that when one hears of the efforts of the Silver Circle.
The Silver Circle is effective. They find terrified people who think that the taint must be more than just a plague. The real danger is...
What danger?
Have you not heard of the...
Should I have?
'Tis a promised land for all necromancers, ruled by someone called the Flame. They say that the Enclave is the seed of the new order that will grow to engulf the kingdom.
How do you know this?
Orc mythology is only a part of my studies when I travel. The Enclave...
Is not this a task for the Silver Circle? So they know not what you do.
Why should I hide my intentions? Who can stop me? I promise to surrender this post if I fail to destroy the Flame and Enclave within a certain period of time.
If they care only for their position, they will not be content whether you succeed or...
I always thought that in times of trial and tribulation, I would only have myself to rely upon. I was wrong. Amber risked her career to join me, and there are others who will...
This sounds like preparations for a revolution.
Some things cannot be avoided. Those were your...
All right, well, now let's
Are
talk
you
turkey.
sure? This is...
I live with danger. You said you wish to get rid of the...
I hope to learn more about that person, but it proves to be almost impossible.
And the settlement? Where do I look?
We would have found it if it were on this side of the river.
The Orcs would not leave any humans alive there, necromancers or not.
Mayhap they had no choice.
All right. So he wants me to do a little digging, looking for the flame. Let's see. Is this their stuff? Like, are they gonna be mad if I dig in that? Let's not mess with it for now. Let us, shall we? All right, let's check the map. Let's get ourselves reoriented here. Excuse me. All right, so other side of the river. All right, so let's go have a talk with Kyra, our sister. All right, which road am I supposed to be on here? The one I'm on. Does it have to go through Catalan? No. Just has to go across the river. All right, here we go. Scooby-Doo. Right through here, my peoples. Oh, let's do this.
They're so pathetic.
Oh, yeah. Bring it. Oh, come on. I healed. Man. This better not be the one by Ho's house.
I'm alive.
No, it's not. Not far from it, though. Let's hook a right.
Again.
All right, we're going to try to hurry up and get to Kyra and then shut this thing down. Brother got to go to sleep. Tad. Well, I'm sticking to the road. We're just going to go straight line distance, y'all. Y'all okay with that? I knew you would be. Don't have time for no silver wolves. Excuse me in my bad English. I read good. Goodly. Alright. Spitters. Ain't like that. Alright, I do have to cross the river, do I not? Which constitutes a challenge because my ability to river cross somewhat stinks. Alright, so wait a minute. Am I facing the right? No. But that's the quickest way to Kyra. I just have to find a short crossing point because swimming, I haven't updated my swimming skill, which means we're going to swim at like the speed of molasses that hasn't been melted. Oh, I remember that camp. Yeah, we'll come back there in a minute. So we got to get to Kyra. Alright, we'll do our best. Get across. I apologize in advance for what you are about to see here. Matter of fact, I'll probably just cut this part out. Good lord. Swimming in this game sucks. I mean, they do make it a skill that you can, you know, make yourself better at, but dang, nabbery. Enough with the fog, too. Give me some of that sunlight.
Let's have a look.
Wait a minute, I leveled up, didn't I? Am I tripping? Yes, I'm tripping. Yep. And nope. What about the strong hand? Yes. About time. All right, we're almost to our sister's location. We're almost there, good people, I promise. Sorry this episode has gone on so long. Otacon. I need the key code to the door. I like trying to imitate Solid Snake's voice, even though I don't do a really good job at it. Otacon. Man, this is a long run, man, in a foggy wasteland filled with fog and gray mountains. Dude, is it this far away? Like, seriously? Oh, no, I'm almost there. And the one thing the mini-map isn't all that great at is letting you know how close you are to checkpoints that are on the map. And we're going to save, because I don't know how strong these things are. I really don't feel like getting shanked and having to Maliel Shrine 6 miles away. Although, are these ogres? Golems. Yeah, I can make it happen. Alright, handle my own. Come on, man. Got time for all that.
Let's see.
Yep, that is stronger than everything about the gloves I have on, so we'll take it. All right, let's get to Kyra already. The fans, the viewers have been waiting all night for us to finish this episode, man. It's like an hour. Okay, it was an hour. But still, it's long. All right, hopefully she won't get too long-winded. All right, Kyra, let's do this.
I am so happy to see you again.
How do you feel, Kyra?
Poorly. It has never been so hard to use a node. There is something poisonous in the energy of these places. Can you feel it?
Nay, I feel nothing.
Verily. I feel the presence of something at this very moment. I cannot tell you what it is, but I feel it watches us.
If they can hear us as we speak, 'tis bad, Kyra.
Nay, it is something strange and cold, like the taint.
Ah, Kyra, this nameless taint is only a figment of folks' imaginations, all their bad ghosts in their minds. You are weary. That is the reason for these hallucinations.
Mayhap, but I do not feel safe here now.
Whatever it is, we should not meet in the future. Someone could learn what I plan to do, and our element of surprise will be lost.
I worry for you. And what if they succeed, and Aziraal returns?
Let them do it. He is a god, and his place is here, not in a tomb.
You speak like an orc.
Nay, but war will always be, whether within Aziraal or without. So why should we care?
They do not want Aziraal back. They only want his power.
Ah, sister, they cannot command a god.
We do not know what they can do. And this is why I beg you to be cautious. If you have no choice, you must forget me. My life matters nothing in the face of the evil you could release upon the world.
Ah, I will free you and still find time to settle with Reist and his merry men.
Gundahar will force you to finish the ritual.
I cannot tell for sure, but mayhap he will stand with us when the time comes. You also vouched for him, did you not?
Aye. Gundahar wants to help, but... oh, I cannot be sure.
Hear me, dear sister. When I next see you, it will be in Kudinar. No one could stop me now. This must be done.
I begin to understand why our parents never told you the whole truth. Nevertheless, I love you as you are. Until Kudinar, then.
Until Kudinar. Does that mean something cold gonna jump out here? Nope, but ladies and gentlemen, we have at long last reached the end of this grand quest. Thank you, as always, for coming along with me on this adventure. It's BC A7 Video signing off. We'll see you back on the next Now Playing Two Worlds Epic Edition, and of course, on the next Alloy 7 video. Peace and God bless, peeps.
Alloy 7.